Idaho Springs, Colorado. Heading up to the mountains during the summer or on the weekends, drivers are bound to hit the heavy traffic backup on Interstate 70. The city of Idaho Springs is using that traffic to its advantage to crank up tourism and become more of a destination community. Mary Jane Lovely, partner and owner of Argo Mill and Tunnel. Argo has plans to take on a new design and bring in more visitors at the historic location on Riverside Drive. The Argo Base Village will have housing, residential and maker spaces that includes a gondola from the base village all the way a mile up to the top of the trails. Idaho Springs, founded 1859, is the site of the first significant discovery of the Colorado Gold Rush. Mining was largely responsible for the creation and growth of Idaho Springs, and today the city continues to preserve and celebrate its rich heritage. In 2005, the City of Idaho Springs and the Historical Society of Idaho Springs entered into a unique collaborative agreement to oversee and maintain 13 historic sites owned by the city. The responsibility is vested in the Historic Sites and Facilities Committee made up of 5 volunteer preservation-minded citizens appointed by the City Council. As more people move to Colorado, they are looking for other options to explore the state outside of skiing and snowboarding in the mountains during the winter. Construction crews are putting the finish touches on the Colorado Boulevard project, with a completion date set for August 10. The city is also working on completing walkways and a $2 million greenway going through town that are funded by Great Outdoors Colorado. This is the outside of the Argo Mill in Idaho Springs. In partnership with the Colorado Department of Health, the Environmental Protection Agency, the National Park Service, and the City of Idaho Springs, Argo Holdings announced that they will be opening the Argo Tunnel, an amazing piece of Colorado history, for tourism on May 17, 2017. The guided tours will educate visitors on the story of the entrepreneurs, industrialists, investors and miners who drove the 4.2-mile tunnel. The tunnel, in its heyday, connected over 200 miles of rich gold mines in and around Idaho Springs and Central City. Back in the day, the Argo Tunnel ferried gold ore into one of the state's busiest mills and drained water from mines in the renowned richest square mile on Earth around Central City. There's a funicular or tram to ferry tourists to tunnel tours and the hotel. A pedestrian-friendly village, accessed by a bridge over Clear Creek, will step up the hill, with a park, retail and a destination-type restaurant. Single-family homes will anchor the east side. A terraced collection of smaller, 750-square-foot houses, to the west, above the mill, could help shelter local workers. Of course it's a big idea. Why would we do it otherwise? Said Lovely, whose Shotcrete Technologies provides underground project products and services at locations across the globe. We need to capitalize on the history and outdoor recreation of this area. Among the selling points, she said, are the Argo's roughly 40,000 visitors per year, Idaho Springs' prime location along the busy I-70 corridor and the growing recreational economy of the area. After a 3-decade, $62 million Superfund cleanup, Clear Creek now lives up to its pristine-sounding name, at least most of the time. In the historic mining town of Idaho Springs, the creek attracts anglers, rafters and even real estate investors.